Every movement has a moment when it begins, and for sisterhoodsleuths.net, it started with a single unstoppable story idea. That spark became an 8-book mystery epic crossing continents, cultures, and languages, and it didn't stop there. A bilingual Monopoly game, an interactive mobile app, and now a global community fueled by free books, VIP access to Cathy Warshaw herself, exclusive collectibles, and insider updates you won't find anywhere else. Welcome to the Sisterhood Sleuths podcast. Today, we're telling the origin story of the author who turned a flash of inspiration into an international adventure and how you can step into it right now. Welcome to the deep dive. You know, sometimes a life can change completely because of just one single unexpected moment. It reminds me of that line from Emily Dickinson.
Oh, which one?
Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul.
Ah, yes. Beautiful.
And sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. It feels like that persistent, quiet song captures what we're exploring today.
It really does.
We're diving into this amazing account of how one woman, Cathy Warshaw, her life just took this incredible turn. She went from a really solid career in nonfiction to suddenly creating this huge, sprawling, global mystery series. It's just, wow. It shows what happens when you actually listen to that inner tune.
Yeah, exactly. And that's really our mission for this deep dive, isn't it? To unpack how one spontaneous idea, something that just pops up, can ignite this absolutely massive venture.
Yeah.
It can change everything. And Cathy Warshaw's story is such a perfect case study for that. We're going to look at where her Sisterhood Sleuths series came from, but also, maybe more surprisingly, how it grew beyond the books.
Into a whole ecosystem almost.
Right. It's fascinating, reaching across continents.
So, yeah, our focus, Cathy Warshaw, this completely unexpected leap into fiction, and we've got this really detailed account of her, well, her creative awakening. That moment, hope took flight, you could say.
Yeah.
So, let's get into it. Okay, let's paint the picture. We're talking about Upland, California. A quiet morning, probably pretty ordinary, right?
Just another day.
Maybe sun coming up, birds chirping, the usual suburban sounds. And Cathy Warshaw wakes up, but something's different. She has this, well, the source calls it unusual thing in her head.
Not just a thought, though.
No, not vague at all. It was a story, vivid, urgent, already sort of there, and crucially, it was fiction.
Which was the big shift.
Exactly. A huge contrast to everything she'd done professionally before, which was all nonfiction. Can you just imagine that?
It's pretty wild.
That feeling, this sudden, undeniable story just downloading into your brain. Unasked for, but totally compelling. What would that even feel like? A whole new direction just appearing.
Oh. Well, and that's the key, isn't it? How unexpected it was. Almost invasive, you could say.
Yeah.
This wasn't some little idea she could just jot down and forget.
Yeah.
The sources say it refused to fade. It was insistent. It needed attention. And Cathy Warshaw, who's described as an overachiever, you know, someone who plans, researches, works meticulously in her nonfiction.
Right. Very methodical, I guess.
Very. She felt compelled to just dive in, not because of a plan, but because this story demanded to be told. It really shows you the power of certain ideas, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Ideas that just push past your normal way of thinking, your boundaries. It arrived fully formed, bypassed all the analysis, and she had to listen.
It's like that inner whisper becoming a roar you can't ignore.
Precisely. A rare thing, but powerful when it happens.
And wow, did she listen? The response was intense. The sources described the next 3 days as this incredible creative immersion.
Almost like she was possessed by the story.
Totally. We're talking barely moving from her computer. Skipped meals, sleep was like optional.
Uh-huh. Sounds familiar for writers sometimes, but maybe not that intense.
Right. Her husband apparently joked he needed to book an appointment just to see her.
Like she'd vanished into the story world.
Exactly. The account says the story just poured out of her. Not written so much as unleashed. It clearly wasn't just a productive writing session. It felt like the start of something massive, a total creative floodgate opening.
And this raises a really interesting question, doesn't it? About what happens when that pure creative flow just takes over completely.
Yeah, what does happen?
Well, in this case, that period of intense, almost feverish dedication led directly to the Sisterhood Sleuths.
The whole series.
Well, the beginning of it. What's amazing is this wasn't just one book she hammered out. That 3-day marathon produced the first book, The Obsidian Eye.
Okay.
Which became the inaugural title of what she planned as an 8-book international series.
Like 8 books planned right from that initial 3-day burst.
Essentially, yes. The core world, the main narrative, the blueprint for this whole multi-volume saga, it all seemed to come together in those 72 hours.
That's unbelievable.
It established everything. The mystery, the codes, the ancient secrets, the whole promise of global adventure. It just shows how a concentrated burst of creativity, when you let it run wild, can lay down the foundation for something huge.
And what a foundation. A global adventure is right. Once that fiction door opened with the obsidian eye, the sources say her mind just never slowed down.
You can see why.
The story starts in Upland, California, familiar ground, but her imagination just takes off immediately. Readers get pulled way beyond that into these ancient, fascinating landscapes all over the world.
Where does it go?
Okay, get this. Israel exploring its history and sacred places, then deep into Switzerland's secret bank vaults, hinting at hidden stuff there.
Intriguing.
Then underneath Rome, in the catacombs, exploring that hidden history. Through France, looking at art, maybe finding clues hidden in paintings.
Classic mystery trope. That sounds cool.
Totally. Then the green hills of Ireland, steeped in folklore. Under the ice in Iceland, imagine the stark mysteries there. And finally, Japan. Neon cities and ancient temples.
Wow, that's quite a travel itinerary.
Seriously, it's like a round-the-world ticket woven into a mystery series. You can tell she really thought about integrating the history and culture with the plot.
And if you look at the bigger picture here, it's so clear her vision wasn't just, let's write a good story.
Bigger.
She created this whole dynamic world, and at the center, these two young women, the Sisterhood Sleuths, right? On this relentless hunt for truth across the globe.
Bold characters, it sounds like.
Definitely. And that line, once the door to fiction opened, Cathy's mind never slowed down. It really nails it. That initial spark didn't just start a book. It fundamentally shifted how you thought and created.
From researcher to world builder.
Exactly. An architect of these complex fictional realities. And she just kept building. It shows incredible imagination, but also, frankly, strategic thinking.
But here's where it gets even more interesting, I think. And maybe this connects back to her overachiever nonfiction background.
Oh, so.
Her vision didn't stop with the books. That entrepreneurial spirit she must have had just exploded after the Sisterhood Sleuth took off.
So beyond publishing.
Way beyond. She started these really ambitious ventures that pushed the whole idea of what a book series can even be.
Okay, now I'm curious. What kind of ventures? Well, this is where it gets really compelling. That creative spark, the one from Upland. It didn't just stay on the page. It fueled this much broader multi-platform thing.
Like what?
Okay, for instance, they're developing a Sisterhood Sleuths Monopoly game.
Monopoly, like the board game.
Yeah. But apparently, it's not just slapping the name on the box. The sources suggest it's designed carefully, integrating clues, locations, maybe even plot points from the books into the gameplay.
So it extends the world.
Exactly. Makes it feel like part of the Sleuth's experience. And get this, it's bilingual, English and Spanish, based specifically on the first book, The Obsidian Eye.
Smart, reaching a wider audience right away.
Very strategic. It shows a conscious decision to be accessible and connect broadly from the start. And it doesn't stop there. There's also an interactive mobile app in development.
Oh, interesting. What does the app do?
It's not just for reading the books digitally. It's described as being packed with scavenger hunts, puzzles, ciphers, things that let fans actively engage with the world.
So like becoming a sleuth yourself.
Kind of.
Yeah.
The idea seems to be fostering this global community of mystery lovers who can interact with the story and each other. Developing something like that with complex games, that's a big undertaking.
Yeah, that requires tech expertise, game design.
Right, collaboration. And again, emphasizing the global reach. The books themselves are planned for release, not just in English and Spanish, but also in Hebrew.
Wow.
So you see, this isn't just an author anymore. It's someone building a comprehensive global brand around her creation, turning a fictional world into something truly immersive and accessible.
So when you step back and look at the whole arc, Cathy's journey is just this incredible, thrilling ride that she totally didn't expect.
Right. It found her almost.
Yeah. A path that just opened up, wasn't planned, but the sources say she wouldn't trade it for anything. It's such a vivid example of how that single morning spark,
that quiet moment in Upland,
can blossom into this huge global adventure and, a whole business. It's more than just inspiring. It feels like a lesson in embracing the unexpected.
It really is. And that leads us perfectly into Cathy Warshaw's own philosophy. It really sums up her experience, doesn't it?
What does she say?
She says, and this is a direct quote, "Your worth isn't measured by grades. It's found in your courage to dream big, your heart to keep going, and your belief that you are capable of amazing things."
Powerful.
It continues, "Trust yourself, follow your passion, and let your dreams take you places you never imagined." And her own story is just the perfect illustration of that, isn't it?
Absolutely. You can see every part of that quote in her actions.
Her courage, leaving a safe career for this totally unknown fictional path. Her heart, pushing through that intense 3-day writing blitz. Her belief, trusting this idea had value and could reach people globally.
She lived that philosophy.
She did. It's not just advice, it's her reality. And it's a really powerful takeaway for anyone listening, I think, about having the courage to trust yourself, especially when something unexpected calls to you.
What an amazing story Cathy Warshaw has lived, and it offers so much insight, doesn't it? It really hammers home that a single idea, something that might just seem random,
Yeah, out of nowhere.
if you pursue it with real conviction, that passion she talks about, that drive, it can literally reshape your entire life and create something that resonates around the world. It's not just books or games, it's this whole intricate universe built from one spark.
Exactly. And that really leaves us with a question for you, the listener, doesn't it? A provocative thought, maybe.
Which is?
What unusual story, what little persistent idea, what quiet, feathery song might be stirring inside you right now? Just waiting for you to maybe take that leap, to dive in head first like Cathy Warshaw did. What dreams are you holding back? Thinking maybe they're too big or too weird or just not you.
Yeah, what if?
What if you trusted yourself, leaned into that inner voice, followed your unique passion? Where could it lead you? The possibilities, as Cathy's story shows so brilliantly, well, they might just be unimaginable.
Movements are built by those who answer the call. Head to sisterhoodsleuths.net. Join the rewards program, claim your free books, unlock the VIP doors, and become part of the story that's rewriting the rules of mystery fiction. Every legend starts somewhere. Make this your starting point.